What if I told you that October 2025 would change everything we know about personal finance? In just a moment, I'm going to reveal a shocking announcement that's about to put extra cash in millions of people's pockets. This isn't clickbait. This is something that caught even the top financial experts completely off guard. But before I dive into this game-changing news, hit that subscribe button and notification bell because you'll want to stay updated on what happens next. Trust me, this affects everyone, whether you're a student, working professional, or retiree. Have you noticed how your paycheck doesn't seem to stretch as far as it used to? Are you tired of watching prices climb while your savings account stays the same? Well, what I'm about to share might just be the financial breakthrough you've been waiting for. Let's rewind to early October when the Federal Reserve made what seemed like a routine announcement. Nobody paid much attention at first, just another day in the world of finance, right? Wrong. Hidden within the dense pages of economic jargon was something unprecedented. The government, in collaboration with major financial institutions, unveiled a groundbreaking stimulus program. But here's where it gets interesting. This isn't your typical stimulus check. They're calling it the Economic Resilience Initiative, and it's completely different from anything we've seen before. Think about this for a moment. What if you could receive monthly cash benefits without having to jump through complicated hoops? That's exactly what's happening. Starting December 2025, eligible citizens will receive recurring payments through a new digital wallet system. But here's the kicker. These payments aren't just handouts. They're tied to something revolutionary. The program works in 3 tiers. First, there's the base payment, available to anyone making under $75,000 annually. Then, there's the multiplier effect. The more you engage in local commerce, the more benefits you unlock. Finally, there's the investment bonus, a percentage match for any amount you put into approved retirement accounts. But here's what's really fascinating. The money isn't coming from where you'd expect. Instead of traditional tax revenue or federal reserves, they're using a combination of blockchain technology and something called velocity banking to generate these funds. I know it sounds complex, but stick with me because I'm going to break it down in simple terms. Now, I know what you're thinking. This sounds too good to be true. I had the same reaction. That's why I spent the last week diving deep into the official documentation, speaking with financial advisors, and even consulting with economic professors. What I discovered left me speechless. The program is actually built on sound economic principles that have been tested in smaller markets across Europe and Asia. The results? Participating communities saw an average 27% increase in local business revenue and a 34% rise in household savings. But the United States is taking it to a whole new level. Let's talk about what this means for you personally. Imagine getting an extra $500 to $1,500 monthly, depending on your participation level. But here's the brilliant part. The program is designed to stimulate local economies while helping individuals build long-term wealth. For example, when you use the program's digital wallet at local businesses, you earn points that convert to additional cash benefits. Shop at your neighborhood grocery store? Points. Get your car fixed at the local mechanic? More points. It's like getting paid to support your community. The really innovative aspect is the technology behind it. They're using advanced blockchain systems to prevent fraud and ensure transparency. Every transaction is recorded and verified, making this the most secure financial program ever implemented. But don't worry, you won't need to understand blockchain to participate. The user interface is as simple as using any modern banking app. In fact, most major banks are already updating their systems to integrate with the new program. This leads to some fascinating questions. How will this change the way we think about money? Could this be the beginning of a new economic model? What happens when traditional banking meets digital innovation at this scale? Financial experts are divided. Some call it the biggest economic innovation since the introduction of credit cards. Others worry about long-term implications. But here's what they all agree on. This will fundamentally change how money moves through our economy. Let me share some early pilot program results. Sarah, a single mother in Denver, was part of the test group. In just 3 months, she accumulated enough benefits to start an emergency fund and invest in her daughter's college savings plan, all while supporting local businesses she already frequented. Then there's Miguel, a small business owner in Phoenix. The program's local commerce incentives increased his customer base by 40%. He's now expanding his restaurant and hiring more staff. These are real people seeing real results. Now, you might be wondering, what's the catch? Well, there are some requirements. You need to be a legal resident, have a valid Social Security number, and maintain an active bank account. Also, the benefits are scaled based on income and community participation. But here's what's interesting. Unlike previous government programs, this one actually rewards financial responsibility. The more you save and invest, the more benefits you unlock. It's like having a financial mentor that pays you to make smart choices. Mark these dates on your calendar. Registration opens November 1st, 2025. The first benefits will be distributed in December 2025. But here's the important part. Early registration gets you additional bonus benefits. To prepare, you'll need 3 things: a valid ID, your latest tax return, and an active bank account. Some banks are offering special accounts designed specifically for this program with extra perks and benefits. Let's address some concerns. Will this cause inflation? The program's designers have actually built in anti-inflationary measures. Will it affect taxes? Current legislation protects these benefits from federal taxation. What about privacy? The blockchain technology ensures your transaction data remains anonymous while preventing fraud. To get the most out of this program, you'll want to, first, register as soon as possible to get early adopter bonuses. Second, link your existing bank accounts and credit cards to the new digital wallet. Third, start identifying local businesses where you can earn maximum points. But perhaps most importantly, start planning how you'll use these extra funds. The program rewards those who balance spending and saving, so having a strategy is crucial. Leading economists are calling this a paradigm shift in how we approach public benefits. Dr. Sarah Chen from Harvard's economics department says it could potentially become a model for other countries. Even skeptics admit the program's structure is surprisingly solid. Here's what you need to do right now. First, subscribe to this channel. I'll be releasing detailed guides on how to maximize your benefits. Second, visit the official program website at website name to pre-register. Third, share this video with friends and family. Everyone should know about this opportunity. And if you want my complete guide on how to maximize these benefits, including insider tips and strategies, click the link in the description below. I've created a comprehensive PDF that walks you through everything step by step. This is more than just extra cash. It's a new way of thinking about money, community, and financial security. The question isn't whether to participate, but how to make the most of this unprecedented opportunity. Don't forget to like this video, hit subscribe, and ring that notification bell. Drop your questions in the comments below. I'll be personally responding to as many as I can. And remember, early registration means extra benefits, so don't wait. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.